Hello, I'm VisioRacer and welcome to my studio. I want to share my experience during my driving life and talk about some interesting topics in this format. And today I want to speak about oversteer. So oversteer is when the backend wants to go sideways, when the backend loses traction. And it can happen in several situations, like lifting off the throttle, heavy braking during cornering, or in a rear-wheel drive car you are just too heavy on the throttle. To prevent this from happening, you must be more sensitive, or when it happens, there are some key things to do to straighten up the car. When the backend starts to go right and you start to go left, the important thing is to countersteer to the right. So when you go left, you need to countersteer to the right because you want to straighten up the car. Or the opposite side when you want to go left, straight, right. It's very, very, very important not to brake. Do not brake, because when you brake, you transfer the weight to the front tires, furthermore lifting up those rear tires, causing even worse scenario. So do not brake. And it is sensible do not push the throttle either. You can push the throttle in a front-wheel drive car and perhaps in a all-wheel drive car too, but you cannot do that on a rear-wheel drive car because you are just gonna initiate the drift and continue in that oversteer. The essential thing is just to do the countersteer, and that's it. And one important thing to do also, be calm. Do not panic, because yeah, it can be scary. It is scary, and I knew the basics of the oversteer when the angle was just more surprising than I expected, and I anticipated it, and it even surprised me despite that, and I tended to brake. I braked and I crashed. If you don't want to crash, do not brake and countersteer only. That's pretty much it. Unless you want to drift, oversteer is not really a wanted thing. It can help you to turn into a corner by, I don't know, handbrake, or rally drivers use it all the time, but in most cases just do the countersteer and continue in your journey. So I hope this was interesting, enjoying, and most importantly helpful. And if you want to see more such videos, give it a like and share the video with your friends. I would also be very grateful for subscribing to the channel. So stay tuned and thank you for watching. Cheers!